My name is Isabella. I am teacher in Nano Shape of Beauty, and today I want to introduce myself. I'm from Poland. I teach many advanced technique methods from Poland, from Europe, from Eastern Europe. On today's videos you can learn how to do injection without needles. This treatment is absolutely popular in Eastern Europe. I did my first training a couple years ago in Ukraine and a couple more trainings in Poland and in Eastern Europe in other countries. We will have two videos, two treatments, two different trainings. First will be basic with lips injection, fat dissolve and wrinkles, and second advanced with mesotherapy and volumetry for face and body. You can learn step by step how to do good treatment and how to offer for your clients the best treatment in Eastern Europe. You can learn also how to create your business and how to make sure that your treatment is the very high quality. In this video, I show you how to set up your pen. In my academy, you can find pen with two tips. We have tip 0.5 ml. It's a big tip for product like liquid. I use this tip for fat dissolve. And second small one, 0.3 ml, is tip for hyaluronic acid. I'm use the most of time for injection. Now I connect my small tip 0.3 to my pen. Next step, you need to open to the end of your gold part. When it's opened, we need to prepare our syringe. And now, because we have here a small hole, that means that we will use 0.3 ml syringe. And first I need to open my syringe, remove this plastic part from inside. After that I take my hyaluronic acid and put it here inside my syringe until 15. I don't do it now, but I show you how to do step by step. Okay, let's do it here too. You need to fill ampoule maximum until 15, because after that we will push this product to the top of the syringe. After where I have until 15, I take my plastic part with black point. I'm push inside in 45 degrees, not 90, but 45. Because if you push with 90, you close air inside. To make sure that we don't close any air, we need to push in 45 degrees very slowly, and we push that much as our hyaluronic acid will be here on the top of our syringe. When it's ready, we have to connect with our pen. I always take my pen here from on this gold part to make sure that I can check that it's really connected. It's enough connected here, my syringe with my pen. After when it's connected, I'm turn around couple times, that many times as one drop hyaluronic acid will be outside. If will be outside, mean that we removed all air from inside and we can start to work. This measurement, what you have here with thick lines, mean that each line is 0.01 ml per shot. What that mean for me? If I want to do lips, the most of time I use 0.02 ml per shot. That means that I need to turn my pen 2 times. When I turn my pen 2 times, I turn 2 lines lower. That means 0.02 ml per shot. Before you want to use your pen, you need to set up your handle. After that, we turn 2 lines if we want to use 0.02 ml, and now our pen is ready for a shot. On this video I will show you how to do lips step by step, how to make sure that you will be able to create great shape and more plump lips. Before I start to do this treatment, I need to numb my client lips, and I'm used for this numbing Korean cream with 10% lidocaine, what is available in our shop, and we leave this product for 20 minutes. I have to open my cream and put on my glove to make sure that it's clean for each client. And now I take small Q-tube and I'm put on her lip. She can't open her lips, she can't talk now. Why? Because this numbing is really good, it's really hard working, and she will have her tongue and everything numb if she will talk with me now. This is why always I tell my clients, don't talk, just relax in 20 minutes. You can cover this with plastic foil, but it's not necessary. I'm leaving this numbing for around 20 minutes. After numbing, when my client is ready, I can remove all cream. Always you need to ask your client what type of lips they like, because some people like very big, some people like just natural lips, and this depends from clients what they like. The most of time people, my clients, they tell me that they want to do natural lips. But what mean natural? My natural can be bigger than my client natural, and this is why the most of time I'm ask them how bigger lips they want and what they want to do. If you want to do more plump lips or more visible shape, you need to work with 2 lines for start. We will do 2 middle lines like in your hem, and after these 2 middle lines we need to back for her cupid to make sure that we apply exactly in corners, and we need to back for lower line if we want to do a little more plump this middle part, but this depends from our client. Before you start with your client, make sure that you have good picture. This is very important because our picture is for our protection, for our clients, and for a result what we'll have right after. The most important is to do picture just straight on her lips to make sure that we will have full lips. You can do full face also. And second picture, what I need to do is her profile. Why? Because we need to check how much plump lips we did. After picture, she's ready for my treatment. I'm already set up my pen, as you saw on my last video. And now, after when my pen is set up, my hyaluronic acid is inside, I can set up my handle. Because I removed 1 drop of my hyaluronic acid here from syringe, that means that my pen is ready. Remember, you have 2 measurements on your pen: small lines, very thin, and thick lines. Each thick line, each long and short, is not matter which one, each line mean that you apply inside lips 0.01 ml product. here, this line, very thin line, each line, not matter short or long, mean that you apply 0.005 ml. That means for lips, the most of time I use 0.02 ml per shot. What that mean for me? That means that I will need 2 full lines turn my pen. I show you how to do it. First, I need to set up my handle up. You need to hear click, and after this click we need to turn our pen 2 full lines. 1 line, second line. Now my pen is ready for a shot. Make sure that you clean your pen on the top and you don't have any hyaluronic acid on your pen, and make sure that her lip is dry. This is very important because if you move with your pen, you can make mistake. Okay, I show you now how we start. The most of time I'm start in the corner of my client lip. I put dry cotton under her lip here in the corner. What is very important? Remember, she has exactly here her corner. We never can't apply any product exactly in corner. If you put your syringe and your dot will be exactly in the corner, will be a lot of bleeding and you can have very big bruise around her chin here, around her lips. Okay, that means I can be very close her corner, but not exactly in the corner. Next step, make sure that you really squeeze her lip. We can't take our finger just here and put here hyaluronic acid because skin is too loosen. That means that we apply product not enough deep. This is why we need to take our cotton under her lip, like here, squeeze, and after that we need to shut. One more very important thing, make sure that you are able to see her lip liner. This is very important. Why? Because we need to be closer lip liner than her wet area. Her wet area is her membrane. We can't apply any shot in membrane. If we shot in membrane, in wet part, we'll have a lot of bleeding and very big bruising. Okay, my pen is ready. I'm touch one more time my pen to cotton to make sure that is dry. I'm dry her lip. Push my squeeze first, very hard squeeze, and push my syringe. Whole syringe I need to have between my fingers. I can't have part of syringe on my finger on cotton. All syringe, all the surrounding part of syringe should be in her lip. And we shut. After shut, leave your finger on button, 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we finish this shot. And you can see here is her first shot. One more time. I set up my handle, I turn 2 lines, that means 0.02 ml. I clean my syringe to make sure that is dry. Squeeze her lip, really squeeze, make sure that her skin is really thick here, it's not too loosen. And next shot we do next to, not overlap, next to. Shot, 2-3 seconds with finger on button, 2-3 movements, and we back. If it's little bleeding, the best is if you push your finger with cotton and a little massage to stop bleeding, because this is protection for bruising. Will be less bruising if we stop bleeding very fast. Next shot. Set up your handle, 2 turns, clean your syringe, squeeze her lip, but remember, don't squeeze in this place where you did last shot. If I'm squeeze here, this product what is inside I can remove. This is why I need to squeeze next to, and put my syringe next to, push and shut. 2-3 seconds with finger on button, 2-3 movements, and we back. And clean her lip, and the same. set up my handle, 2 turns, clean on the top, make sure that you don't have any hyaluronic acid on the top, that is everything dry, and dry her lip, squeeze, push and shut. 2-3 seconds on the bottom, 2-3 movements, and way back. When I don't squeeze, you can see that I am in the middle of her lip with these shots. In the middle, not in her lip liner, not in her wet part, but in the middle part of her lip. And stop bleeding. One more time. Set up handle, 2 turns, clean my syringe, squeeze her lip, clean lip to make sure that is dry, and next 2 we shut. 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we back. It's possible that people have some bruising. This is absolutely possible. Don't worry if your clients will have bruising. What is important with bruising, you need to really push a syringe inside her lip, and after shot, if it's bruising, you need to take cotton and push with your finger inside her lip and make sure that you stop this bleeding as soon as possible. Okay, this part is always a little more difficult because we have nose and it's a little more difficult to squeeze, but it's possible. We squeeze here. I'm pushing her lip and I'm shut. Cupid area is always, with each client, is much more sensitive than rest part of lips, and they can little feel, but still this is not painful, this is just pressure. 2 times, clean my pen, squeeze her lip, make sure that you can see her lip liner, don't go too much inside, make sure that you don't apply any product in her wet area, in her membrane. After shot we clean. And one more time. Set up my pen, 2 turns, clean my syringe, it will stop this bleeding. Cotton under her lip, squeeze, dry her lip, push, shut. One more time. Set up, 2 turns, clean her lip, next 2 and shut. What else is important with lips? If you will be able to see any veins, any small spiders, remember that if you do any shot exactly inside spider, exactly inside vein, will be a lot of bleeding and is risk for bigger bruising. This is why if you squeeze lip your client and you will be able to see any vein, make sure that you don't shut exactly in vein. You can do next 2 but not exactly in vein. 2 turns. And shut. One, 2 turns, clean my pen, dry her lip, and go with my cotton under her lip. And shut. We will do one more shot in her corner, close to corner, not exactly in the corner. Remember, we can't do exactly in the corner, because will be a lot of bleeding and will be bruising. And go with my cotton inside her lip, Here we need to stop her bleeding. Okay, and we push here and shut. Okay, I remove my cotton and clean her lip. You can see now how much plump is upper lip. I will do exactly the same with lower in the middle line. And after that we will back for upper lip for Cupid to make sure that we will do very good Cupid for her, and we will check how much plump lips she needs. When my upper lip is done, you can see when I'm stretched that each shot is visible, especially if we have very sensitive clients with sensitive lips. It's possible. It's possible that they have that small lumps, and it's possible small bruising. This is absolutely normal reaction. Don't worry, this go away in few days. Okay, let's start with lower lip. Lower lip, I'm do the same. I put my cotton under her lips to protect her wet area. Set up my pen, 2 turns, clean to make sure that it's dry without any hyaluronic acid outside. Now we clean her lip to dry. Here is her corner, exactly here. That means we can't touch corner. When I squeeze on her lip here, I can see here small veins, and I will do my shot between these veins. Squeeze, push, and shut. 2-3 seconds, finger on bottom, 2-3 movements, and we back. Set up your pen, 2 turns, squeeze her lip. We clean here to make sure that is dry. Remember about her lip liner, make sure that you can see her lip liner. Squeeze, push, and shut. Remember that each shot should be in 90 degrees. This is very important to make sure that you don't shot in your finger, that you don't shot not enough deep, because if you change degrees, you can shot not enough deep and will be not good result, because sometimes people have really big bruises or they have lumps, and these lumps can last couple of weeks if we make mistake, if we apply product not enough deep. Okay, I'm dry her lip. I'm do shut next to squeeze, push, and shut. 2-3 movements. The same. Set up your handle, 2 lines, clean your pen, clean her lip, make sure that it's absolutely dry. Remember about her lip liner, squeeze, push, shut. 2-3 seconds with finger on bottom, 2-3 movements, and we back. This finger on bottom is very important, because when I'm shut, this pressure is that big that to make sure that I'm stop this pressure inside her lip, that her lip not push our product outside, I need to leave my finger on this bottom and for 2-3 seconds, and after that I need to do 2-3 random movements to make sure that I will stabilize this product inside her skin. One more time. I'm just shut next to squeeze, push, shut, finger on bottom, 2-3 seconds, 2-3 random movements, back my finger, back my pen. Clean her lip, one more time. Set up my handle, 2 turns, clean your syringe, make sure that it's not wet, clean her lip, make sure that it's dry. next to here, squeeze, push and shut. 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we back. One more time. Set up my handle, 2 turns, clean my pen, squeeze her lip, really squeeze. You can see how hard, how thick is her lip here. It's not losing skin that I can push everything what I want. When I squeeze, it's really hard. And when I push my syringe, whole syringe is exactly in her lip. Remember, you don't have needles. We don't work with needles, and we need to make sure that we apply product enough deep. If will be not too deep, will be a lot of lumps, and result will be for very short time. If we have little bleeding, take cotton, push with your finger and little massage around, couple times. Okay. Squeeze, push and shut. 2-3 movements and we back. Okay, I need to fill my ampoule because I have already finished, and I show you one more time how to do it. First, I'm disconnect my ampoule from my pen. I'm open my pen to the end. I remove this plastic part from my syringe and take syringe with needle, and we apply product something like until 15. If it's possible, because if product is back like here, or you can see that I have product now outside, and if it's outside I can't put more, you need to stop because you can lose a lot of product. I will try a little more, very slowly. Okay, it's enough, and you can see here on my syringe is little product. It's absolutely normal, but to make sure that you don't lose nothing, when it's here outside your syringe, just stop, fill your ampoule. I will close here. Now, our plastic part and our syringe with black point, we push in 45 degrees. We push our product to the top of our syringe. Don't remove outside, just almost touch on the top. Take your pen, connect your syringe with pen with turns. Make sure that it's really good connected. Now, one more time. We need to turn couple times to make sure that one drop is outside. Now mean that all air is removed and my pen is ready for work. After when I'm set up my pen, I'm fill my ampoule and I have set up my handle, is ready for shot. I need to back for her lower lip one more time because I'm not finished in the corner. I have here 2, maybe 3 more shots. And remember, we back with cotton under her lip. And check where I did last shot. You can see here small dot, that means that my last shot was here. Now squeeze next to shot, 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, back with finger, but with my pen. One more time. Set up my handle, 2 turns, clean my pen to make sure that it's dry. Squeeze her lip, push your syringe and shut. After shut, 3 seconds, your finger on button, 2-3 movements, we back with pen. And one more shot, 2 turns, and clean my pen, clean her lip, and I'm going to her corner. Remember, here, exactly here, we have her corner. We can't apply in corner, but we can be very close. Okay, and push, shut, and 2 turns. That finish for lower lip. I will stop this small bleeding here. Now I can clean her lips. For sure, we need to bug for her on her top lip. I will show you in the end of movie her result, how the lips are looking right after, and I will show you how they look right after injection. Now I need to bug for her cupid to make sure that I'm little create her cupid because it's not too much visible. She has very straight cupid, almost straight, and that means that we can little create. It will be easier for you, especially for start. You can always little mark your points. That means she has her point cupid here, and second point corner of her cupid is here. What we need to do, we can do here, if we have very straight line, very straight cupid, we can do 3 shots. We can do 1 shot here, 1 shot here, and exactly third in cupid in corner. The same here, 1 shot we can do here, 1 shot here, and third exactly in the corner. Remember, we can't do in the middle of cupid. This part we need to miss. We can't do here. Now, the same amount. That means I set up my pen, 2 turns, 0.02 ml per shot, clean my pen, and take my cotton, and I'm back here in her cupid. I will do first only 1 shot, and I will check if will be enough for her. You can see how I measure with this small point what I have in my syringe, this small point. I measure where I should to shot in her cupid, exactly in corner. Push and shut. 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and I'm back. Okay, it's exactly in cupid. One more time. Set up my pen, 2 turns, clean your pen. We clean her cupid here, and I'm go for second one corner. It's not easy, especially that she has piercing, and second nose is very close her lip liner. Okay, push, shut, 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we back. Okay, we did 2 shots in her cupid. I will wait maybe 20-30 seconds, and I will check if it's enough, because you can see here now is much more lifted, if I can call that is lifted, but it's much more plump her cupid. You can see how shape we did now. Here was almost straight, now it's much more visible. Here is her cupid, is looking very nice, and I will wait a couple seconds to stabilize this hyaluronic acid to make sure that is enough for her. But I think she likes bigger lips, because she doesn't have too big. And I will do 1 more shot very close. These shots what I did, not 2 but 1. The same amount, 2 turns. Take cotton. And remember, don't do exactly in the same place, because if you do exactly in the same place will be too much bleeding and is bigger risk for bruising. I will do exactly under. That means if my last shot was here, next one will be exactly here. And now I measure my point here, push and shut. 2-3 times. Okay, and the same we will do in other side. 2 turns, clean my pen. I'm going here, And the same what I did in other side, I will be exactly under this first shot in Cupid, maybe 1-2 millimeters under, and shot. Okay. I will stop her bleeding a little. If you want to do more visible shape, it's better if you will be closer her lip liner. If you want to do more plump lips, it's better if you will be more inside, and after that you will have result with plump. The most important is Cupid area to make sure that we will have enough product. But now after this 2-3 extra shot, I feel that she has more volume here in the middle part than here. Here, these two parts here and here is looking like too less product. That means that I have to back with 3 shots here and 3 shots here, but between these shots what I did before with my middle line. That means when you stretch skin or squeeze, you can see each shot. Now we will do next 2 between these shots. One more time. Set up my pen, 2 turns, clean my pen, and we back here in the middle part. Now I will be little closer her lip liner, never more inside. It's better to be closer lip liner. 1 shot here and 1 more next 2. Stop this bleeding. Stop here, bleeding, to make sure that will be not a lot of bruising. One more time, other side, 2 turns, clean my pen, and go here for other side. And now these 2 shots I will do closer lip liner. First shot here. One more shot, and that will be finished with her lips. Squeeze, push, shut, finger on bottom, 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we back. Okay, after when I'm finished, I need to clean her lips one more time. They are absolutely much more plump. She has very dry lips, and remember that clients with dry lips, they are absolutely much more difficult. Especially you can see here that she has dry skin here, and with that skin is always a little more hard to do good injection, because we can break skin much more down for clients with normal lips, not too dry. Now I need to do picture, and after picture she is finished. This result I use for her Deep Plus Dermalax. Result lasts around 12 months, because this is medical grade hyaluronic acid. It's very good for injection and really lasts around a year for people with not too high metabolism, because if you have clients with high metabolism, it's absolutely much shorter time. On this video I will show you how to do lips with little different skin, with matter skin, and she has small lips too, and these lips we will do like very natural look without too much plump. For sure we need to create little cupid, and she has little asymmetry because this side is little lower than that one. That means that I will do middle lines, and after that I'm back for cupid, and I will back for this area with 2 more shots to little more plump this lip. After lip, I will show you how to do wrinkles around lips here in this area and how to do smile lines. First, lips. And we need to do the same. First, I have to take my contour under her lip, like we did for first model. I'm set up my pen, 2 turns, clean my pen to make sure that it's dry. Remember about corner, we can't apply exactly in the corner. Squeeze, push and shut. 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we back. One more time. 2 turns, clean my pen, clean her lip to make sure that it's dry, squeeze. Remember about veins and spiders. She has here very small spiders, and I will try to do a next shot between them, not exactly in the spider, because if it will be in spider, will be a little more bleeding. Shot, 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements. And I need to tell you that this client is very sensitive. She feels everything what I'm doing for her, and you can see that this treatment is not painful. She's not complaining. She feels for sure that I'm doing something that is pressure, but that's all. It's really not painful. This is absolutely different treatment than with needles. Squeeze, push, and shut. 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we back. The same like with other model, we need to stop bleeding as soon as possible. That means push cotton inside her lip and little massage. Two lines, clean my pen, squeeze her lip, dry, squeeze, push and shut. 2-3 movements and we back. One more time. Set up my pen, 2 turns, clean my pen, squeeze, really squeeze, make sure that this is thick. It's not too loosened that you can put your finger inside, but when you squeeze, really squeeze, you can't do nothing almost. And when I'm squeeze and after that I'm push here my syringe with 90 degrees, I am sure that my application is enough deep. 2-3 movements and I'm back. After a shot, remember, stop squeezing, because if you will squeeze after a shot, you remove all product from inside. It's absolutely possible. Three movements and relax. One more time. 2 turns, clean my pen. I'm in cupid area. For sure, the most of people feel little more on cupid area. Shut. 2-3 seconds. 2-3 movements and back with my pen. She has very nice lips. I can say that will be almost without any bruises. It's almost without any reaction now. That means that is a great client for us. The same here. Squeeze. Put my syringe, really push and shut. After shut, 2-3 seconds, my finger on button, 2-3 movements, and we back. Little turn hand, one more time, 2 turns, clean my pen. When I'm squeezed, I can see here veins, and like last time I need to do between them. Okay, one more time, 2 turns. And you can see, because many people, many of my students, they ask me how many shots you need to do for each lip. To be honest with you, I don't know, because each lip, each client is different, but the most of time, if I'm doing natural lips, I'm used for upper lip full syringe, this 0.3 what I have on my pen. Sometimes it's little, it's not enough. For her, I think one more shot I need to fill my syringe, because it will be not enough. Why? Because I need to do here 2 more shots, but product I have only for 1. That means for full lips, I will use for her natural something around 0.7 millimeter, something like that. Okay, I need to fill my ampoule. I'm done already upper lip with middle line. I'm clean this, and now we can go for lower lip. The same, we will go to corner. Remember about exactly corner, don't shut exactly in corner. And little turn. Okay, and squeeze. Push and shut. 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we're back. Set up my handle, 2 turns, clean my pen. I need to dry her lip before I start with next shot. Squeeze, push, and shut. 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements, and we're back. One more time. Set up handle, 2 turns, clean my pen, squeeze, push, and shut. On my class in hands-on, very often I can see mistakes of my students, that they don't have enough place between fingers when they do shots. That means that you need to take really deep her lip, make sure that you have her lip in your fingers, squeeze, really squeeze, and when I push my syringe here, you can see that whole syringe is exactly in her lip. It's absolutely much more difficult if you have clients with very small lips, but it's possible. And clients with very small lips, they are very happy because many times when I do that clients, they can see result is absolutely looking amazing. You should go back home, go back home, go back home, go. That's where you belong. Okay, now I did 2 middle lines. You can see how much plumped she has now her lips, but still she has asymmetry here. That means I need to back here in this place to little lift this part of lip, and for sure now I need to back in her cupid. First, we will do cupid. Make sure that you do exactly in her corner, in corner your client cupid. Shut. Here's first corner, and the same we will do for other corner. And okay, and exactly here. Okay, we have done Cupid. I will back in this Cupid in a few seconds to check if it's enough. Now we need to go here in this area to make sure that I remove this asymmetry, what she has here. The same amount, that means 2 turns in your pen, and we need to back here. We did here middle line. That means now with these 2-3 shots we need to back on her lip liner. We need to be very close here, lip liner, but remember, never above. If you do shot above, result will be looking not good, and her lip will be too much plumped exactly in this place and will be still with asymmetry. Second shot, and I will do one more to make sure that will be enough plumped this part of lip where she has asymmetry. Okay, we have 3 shots. We need to wait a couple seconds to check if it's enough. I will do 2 more shots for volume. I will do 1 shot here and 1 shot for other side in the same place, but in second side. Okay, and for this natural lips I'm used 0.8 ml hyaluronic acid. Result I will show you in the end of video. On this video I will show you how to do wrinkles around lips, how to do smile lines, and how to do these small wrinkles what she has here under her lips. For wrinkles we working a little different because we need to do everything overlap. I will show you in a few seconds what means overlap, and we use half amount what we used for lips. That means we use only 0.01 ml per shot, what means on our pen that we will use only 1 thick line. Now I set up my pen, I turn my pen only 1 time, not 2, and for wrinkles we need to stretch skin. I push here my pen and I'm shut. One more time, set up 2 turns, stretch, overlap, set up, turn, clean my pen, stretch and shut. That's all for this wrinkle. And other side, here we have second wrinkle, shut, one more time, we turn only 1 time, overlap, push and shut. One more time, set up handle, 1 thick line, clean my pen. If you have any hyaluronic acid or little bleeding on her face, the same, you need to clean, stretch, overlap and shut. That's all for this wrinkle. I will do this wrinkle too, but only with 1 shot. Why? Because I don't want to plump more this part in the middle between 2 corners on her cupid. To make sure that will be looking much better, I will do here just 1 shot. 1 turn, stretch and shut. Wrinkles are the easy process, the easy treatment with Hyaluron Pen is really easy. Only what you need to remember about veins and spiders. If you have client with spiders, with veins, remember, don't put too much exactly in a vein, especially if you want to do smile lines. Smile lines are very important because we have here our very thick vein is going from our nose here in this area and this turn here. That means that we need to be very careful. And you can see here in corner her nose, veins are very visible. That means I can't apply any shot exactly in her corner of nose. I will start first shot little far. I will do 1 centimeter from her nose with the same amount, that means 0.01 ml per shot. And I leave this 1 centimeter and shot. One turn, stretch, make sure that veins are not visible, overlap and shut. Set up pen, one turn, clean my pen, stretch her skin, overlap and shut. And we have product for one more shot. And after that I need to fill one more time ampoule. What I show you. Now we need to open our pen, remove my syringe, remove this plastic part from inside. Now I need to fill my syringe with hyaluronic acid. I'm using here cross-linked hyaluronic acid 24 milligrams per ml. I'm close with 45 degrees. Push to the top of syringe. Connect with my pen. Make sure that it's really connected. And now turn that many times as one drop will be outside your syringe. Clean my pen and one more. Set up my handle, one big line, stretch her skin, push and shut. 2-3 seconds, 2-3 movements and we back. One set, one turn. Clean your pen, stretch skin, push and shut. On this video I will show you how to do fat dissolve for double chin. For that double chin like she has, we need to do around 3-4 sessions. Each session you need to mark. This is very important. Mapping is really very important, especially for double chin. Each area what you want to do with fat dissolve, like stomach or hands, arms, legs, boots, is absolutely very easy. You need to just mark treatment area. You need to do mapping with small parts where you need to inject product. Each distance between should be between 1 to 2 centimeters, not more. And what is important on jawline, you need to remember that here we have nerves and we can't touch this jawline, we can't inject exactly in jawline our fat dissolve product. We need to stay around 2 centimeters from jawline, and this is why we will mark our treatment area around 2 centimeters from jawline with this rounder line here around. After that we need to do small parts, like 1 centimeter to 2 centimeters. And because she has a little more fat, I will do every 1 centimeter. And we need to mark first her treatment area. After that, we need to mark each section, and our each shot will be in each part of this mapping. I showed you already how to set up pen with hyaluronic acid, and I showed you for my other movie how to set up with fat dissolve. I have fat dissolve, it's like liquid product, it's like water, and this is why we need to take this product with needle, what we have here in our vial. Now I'm connect my tip for 0.5 syringe, because with fat dissolving I'm working with little bigger syringe. Why? Because we apply a little more product, and this is why it's absolutely easier if I have bigger syringe. I can remove just like that my dot with air. We turn couple times to make sure that one drop is outside. Now my pen is ready. For chin, double chin, the most of time I use 0.02 ml per shot, and I will do exactly the same for her. That means our 2 thick lines. I don't use any numbing for this treatment. It's absolutely not painful. It's very fast treatment. For chin, if you want to do double chin for your clients, the most of time you need to use around 2 ml per all treatment. 2 turns, stretch her skin, push and shut. One more time, 2 turns, stretch, push and shut. Each section exactly with the same shot, the same amount of product, the same work. This treatment is very easy. It's not necessary to use any numbing before, but if you have very sensitive client, really sensitive client, you can use, but it's really not sense. This is not painful. It's not like Cabela. Cabela is much more painful. This product is going something around 6 millimeters inside her skin, inside her fat, and first result you can see after around 4 to 6 weeks. But for sure it's not only one treatment. What is the most important with fat dissolve, in treatment area, fat is never back in the same place. This is for sure. If you remove fat, you remove forever. Now I have to fill my ampoule, because you can see I did just one line and I use full 0.05 ml ampoule. Now I show you one more time how to connect my syringe with needle. Just turn here around and take this product very slowly, not too fast, to make sure that you don't take too much air. After that, we have to connect our syringe with our pen and turn couple times to make sure that you remove one drop, like is now our product. Set up your pen, 2 thick lines and shut. Set up pen, 2 turns, stretch skin and shut. One more time, set up pen, 2 turns and shut. This product is very easy to apply, and we don't need to stabilize like with hyaluronic acid, that we need to stay 2-3 seconds 2-3 movements. This is really very fast. It's like water, it's liquid. That means that it's very easy to apply inside our client's skin, and it's very fast, this treatment. Double chin you can do it in 10 minutes. This is for sure. Everything what will be visible after will be small dots in treatment area. This is visible maybe 2 days, something like that. After 2 days is everything okay. And you can see with next ampoule I did second line. Bruising, little bleeding is absolutely normal. It's probably the most of people have little bleeding, not always bruising, but this depends from skin, especially if we're working close to veins. Remember, it's the same like with hyaluronic acid. We need to do between veins, between spiders, not exactly in vein, because it will be much more bruising. Set up my pen twice and shut. And you have to fill whole area in the same shots. After when I'm finished, I'm clean her face with my mapping. When I'm stretched, you can see that here is only small dots. That's all what she has right after. They looking like little swollen, but this is not swollen. This product is under her skin. Here probably will be one small bruising. Probably I was with this one shot very close her vein. This is why. But it's very important that we have a lot of product in her skin. It's right after under skin, and this product is will be here visible around 2 days.